Hi guys, so here we're trying to find out which interval the median would lie in when you're given a grouped frequency table. So doing this is pretty much the same as just working out the median from a frequency table. It's just obviously this time you're going to give your answer as an interval. So the answer will be one of these intervals. So if you're not sure how to work out the median from a regular frequency table, maybe just have a look back at that first, because it's pretty much the same thing, and I go into a little bit more detail in that. But basically here there's 11 students uh, who achieved a mark of between 1 and 5. Then there's 12 more students who achieved a mark between 6 and 10, and so on. First of all, if I just added up all my frequencies here, so 11 plus 12 is 23, plus 15 is 38, plus 9 is 37, plus 3 is 40. So there's 40 different students in this example. So if I did, because the sum of the frequencies is 40, if I do 40 plus 1 and then divide that by 2, I would get 20.5, and that's the value that I'm looking for. So I'm looking for the 20.5th value, or the 20.5th number in the list. So if I just count along then, so if I was to write out the list of numbers, the first 11 of them would all be between 1 and 5. So the first 11 numbers or marks in the list would all be between 1 and 5. Then the next 12 after that would all be between 6 and 10. So we have 11, and then if we add on the 12, that gets us up to 23. So you can see I've already gone past the 20.5th value, because I'm only looking for the 20.5th one, and I've gone past it already to 23. So after 11 values we started moving on to between 6 and 10. Therefore you should be able to see that the 20th value is in the 6 to 10 bracket, and the 21st value is between the 6 to 10 interval. Therefore my median has to lie within the 6 to 10 interval. So 20.5th value would be the one exactly in the middle of, well, 0 and 40, and there's 40 values altogether. So therefore my 20.5th one has to be between 6 and 10. So here's another question. If you want to try try this one, just pause the video and then play it on, and I'll go through the answer. So if I was to add up all the frequencies here, 3 plus 17 plus 2 plus 8 would be 30. So if I do 30 plus 1 and then divide that by 2, I get 15.5. So I'm looking for the 15.5th value, or 15.5th value in the list. And then if I go back to my table here, the first 3 values would be between 1 and 3. Then if I added on 17, that gets me up to 20 values. So the first 3 values are between 1 and 3, and then the next 20 are all between 4 and 6. So because the next 20 are between 4 and 5, then because up to the 20th value then is between 4 and 6 from the third value, then both the 15th and the 16th have to both be between 4 to 6. So 4 to 6 then would be my interval where the median would lie.